Howdy, folks. Welcome back to the Magical Mixture Mill. This is a game I just started playing last week. Um, it seems a bit interesting, and it is going to be coming out from early access soon. Oh, hold on. I need to modify something. There we go. All right. So, this is a game I started last week. It's pretty fun, in my opinion. And it's coming out of early access by the looks of it tomorrow. So, kind of wish I would have known that before I started so I could have adjusted it to possibly fit. Like, maybe I should have been streaming it um, on Wednesday or Thursday, perhaps, but just didn't work out that way. So, um, I'm just trying it out, and well, I guess I'll just hop into it and show you about what's going on. So, this is our shop. Is there a pause button? Kind of. Yes, okay. So, that pauses the time. So, this is our shop. It's in black and white right now because it's paused. Um, Basically, what we're doing is we are finding ingredients and turning them into potions. It's kind of a factory um, type game where you have to set up the entire process of crafting the bottles, uh, crafting the reagents that go into the potion, or not crafting the reagents, but taking the reagents that you find out and about and mixing them into the potions that you put into the bottles that you make, and then taking those potions and putting them on the shelf for sale. And depending on the clientele, each one will buy a certain type of potion and are looking for other kinds of things as well. And it just goes from there. But like right now, the reason why I paused it is because time is always moving forward. I don't think there's a problem with like wasting time other than um, days pass and is one of these. Maybe it was the calendar here. Yeah. So each week there's an event. So the first event was the shop was opening. Everything is selling for 50% more because everyone likes new stuff. Um, the second week looks like it is favorable towards barbarians. So healing potions, strength potions, and agility potions will earn 50% more profits. And Chunk the Barbarian, who is one of our customers, gets 50% more experience when he buys potions. Um, that's going to last for another 6 days, so, if I had the ability to, I would want to focus on these potions for more profit. That being said, I've only just started, and I believe the only two potions I can currently craft are healing potions and mana potions. So, you know, that's how that's gonna work. Also, I am limited to what I'm able to gather, so that means that there are only so many ingredients out and about, but also each person only buys so much. So there is a cap to how much they're going to buy at a time. I believe it increases as they rank up in levels, but also every 5 levels they require a personal quest to be completed before they're able to progress further. So, uh, this is just kind of what I am working towards. The next couple events, it looks like the next event is a Paranoid King, so extra earnings when exporting anti-venom potions. Again, a lot of this isn't going to have any effect on me right now. It looks like there may be an alternative event. King is dead, long live the king. 50% earnings when exporting healing potions and vitality potions. To trigger this event, export 100 poison potions. Alright, that's kind of funny. I wonder if this is something that's going to return as another event later. So basically I have 6 days to I guess export 100 poison potions, which I can't. So looks like we're probably going with the Paranoid King event. But okay, so over here right now everything is kind of at a standstill because it's a brand new day and all the potions I had set up are ready to be processed again. So over here, if I open this up, this is where the ingredients go, which then gets fed into, you can kind of see little symbols above the items as well. So like up here, I think, oh, my cursor isn't necessarily showing. So at the top of this box, there's a green arrow saying that this is the way that items will be fed to the next thing. Then there are a couple of red arrows, meaning that it cannot be given to this from those directions because there's a wall there, and there's another box just next to it that won't send anything that way. But the side that I'm facing can currently still accept things if I so needed to. And then that feeds into the extractor, which will turn it into a potion, which then feeds into a bottler. So up at the top, you can see a green arrow here feeding into a blue circle there. And then over here, have a bunch of bottles. You can kind of see them sticking out there, which will feed into the bottler itself. And so you can kind of see one floating in the air. All this stuff is done by magic, because why not? So it accepts a bottle, it fills it with a potion, and then it sends it out the front, over on this side. And as you can see, there is no box on the front for it to be collected into. So when it reaches the end of the line, it basically just chucks the bottle of, in this case, I believe I put healing potions over here. It doesn't really matter. But chucks it out onto the floor, and then I can pick it up just by walking past it. I kind of feel that's a little bit easier than having it fed into a box, but perhaps I will need it fed into a box in future processes. Meanwhile, over here, we have a couple things going on as well. So we have a kiln and a furnace. I believe, yeah, we put wood and sticks, so, or logs and sticks, I guess, perhaps, go into this. The kiln will take those sticks and turn them into charcoal, and then the charcoal is fed into the furnace to allow me to smelt different items that I would put in here. So things like iron or copper, and things like that. Maybe glass as well. I can't remember where the glass goes. Maybe the glass goes over here. No, this is just a flask maker. So this requires ingredients. This is a simpler one. Just requires a specific ingredients, turns it into a flask, and again, chucks it out on the floor for me to pick up later. And for some reason, there's just this bird sitting over here in the darkness. I know it's actually on the ground outside, but you know, that requires me to go out the front door. Oh, there was a customer. And up the stairs. So, otherwise, we have Griselda the witch here. She owns the place. I'm just brewing the potions for her to sell. She has a quest for me to get strawberries, which is just a daily thing that she asks for. It changes depending on the day. I wonder if I have any strawberries currently. I have 11. And I believe she wants 25 or 50. So, let me just head up here. Out here, we are now wandering about, gathering stuff. We have 3 tools to gather with. We have a sickle, we have an axe, and a pick. Fairly simple. You know, a pick is used for rocks, axe is used for trees, and a sickle is used for plants. And then we just wander around, looking for things to collect. Like right now, she's asking for strawberries. So I could either walk all the way over to the fields, or I could use a teleport that leads all the way over to the other side of the map. And then from here, we have the farms and such. Looks like they're growing a bunch of wheat. But right here, we have some strawberries that we can gather up. And I just have to kind of hunt around a little bit, look for the strawberries that have grown in. There are less and less as each day passes, of course, because I'm harvesting them, and need to find new ones once they grow again. So there we go. And now I have 32. Still need another 18. It looks like there's a bunch of them right here. So there we go. And we'll grab these as well since we're here. And look at that, we're at 50. So next time, I know that there's a bunch of them right over here for me to gather. And I can turn them in when she next asks for them. However, what she wants changes by the day. So it might not be strawberries tomorrow. It might be mushrooms or something else. But then we just take the portal back to return home, and we hand in the quest. Nope, I'm over here on an odd side of the portal for some reason. There's another customer. And we just hand in the quest. Here we are, 50 strawberries, and the rewards, of course, are more bottles and more money. And this is all the same stuff that she says every other single day, so, you know, I'm not going to worry about that too much. But then, over here, we have her supply of potions. Looks like we do have a lot of healing, and we are running out of mana potions at the moment. So, once again, I need to head back outside. There's the barbarian Chunk on his way to get some healing potions. And we're gonna teleport back down here again because it's closer to the quarry, which is where we get our mana supplies, I guess. I also have a quest to complete over here on the right side of the screen, so I'll probably getting to that the next day, so tomorrow. Um, just because this first day I'm just getting back into things, trying to remember how everything works, and just giving a refresher on what I am actually doing. I do also have abilities. So, like if I come over here and I hit the, oops, that's my inventory, the space bar, you can see I have now highlighted a bunch of rocks. Once I let the button go, I then zip across, hitting all of them and gathering them. And then I also have a second ability where I just kind of hit everything nearby, just for a little bit. It's not nearly as good, but it also recharges much faster. And also, it does actually take into consideration where the pick is, in this case, or where a scythe is. So if you're not standing in the correct place, it doesn't actually hit what you're aiming at. So, like if I'm right here and I swing the pick, see, it's not actually doing anything. It's not costing any stamina or anything like that. It's just wasting a little bit of time that I could be, harvesting other things instead. So, not too big of a problem. Found a reptile fossil. And of course, I will quite often forget that I have special abilities, or it's just not necessarily worth using it at the moment. Also, it is affected by where my cursor is placed. It looks like my inventory is full. I guess I'm going to have to leave all that there. I'm going to see if I'm going to use this as an opportunity to find out if things stay on the ground overnight. So I'll leave all that there and take all this stuff back home. And then tomorrow I'll come back to the quarry and see if it's all still there. If not, then I will try to keep an eye out, or a closer eye out, on my inventory. Because right now, it's not that big. Oh, it's Barb, the druid. Right. So as you are probably very much aware of, there's been a sad decline in fairy dragons in the wild. But do you even really care? You can answer that if you... Sure, by all means. If you know if something is going to stay on the ground overnight, I have no problems with knowing that. Also, welcome. And Barb continues, well, I care. Those wonderful little, elegant, cute, gracious, and shy beings live tragically short lives while also being notoriously slow at breeding. Resources only stay on the ground if they're inside the workshop. Okay. So, I might want to try to pick all those things up tonight, before the day is over. Cool. Thank you for that. Very cozy and informative stream so far. Well, thank you. I try to be, and I try to catch people up with what I've been doing, if I remember, of course. It has been a week, and sometimes I do forget this stuff. And Barb the Druid continues. And since no one seems to care as much as me, I've decided to put it on myself to make a change. Be the change you want to. First step is to befriend them, gain their trust. Fairy dragons aren't exactly known for being friendly to strangers, so some light claw scratches, mild burns, and glitter in my eyes are to be expected. Anything you can do to help me prepare? Probably, but not at the moment. We'll take a look at that quest soon. Alright, so it seems the day is over for selling. She's just wandering around and about to leave, I think. Just store everything that we can for the moment. I guess it doesn't really matter at this point whether I store items there or not. One of the 4 devs, the game will be fully released in about 18 hours. Oh, interesting. I did notice that it was releasing tomorrow. I was kind of contemplating about my unfortunate timing for when I had started streaming, but you know, I guess if you're one of the devs, I guess I have a question. Will I be able to continue my game of this next week, or would I have to, or would it be more beneficial to start a new game? Keep playing the same save. The start of the game won't change very much, so don't worry about it. Okay, excellent. Either way would have been fine with me. I just was kind of curious, just because, like, I know that it can be a bit frustrating to start over sometimes. Um, but so far, I'm really enjoying the game. Many have asked. I mean, it is a good question to ask, and I'm sure you have answered it many times. Glad to hear it. Excellent. Well, um, I will try to continue to be informative. I am learning the game myself as I go. Um, so there is that to take into consideration as well. But this game was referred to me. I believe I was playing like Dyson Sphere or some factory game. One of the people came in and suggested it to me, so I picked it up and now I'm giving it a try. There'll be 3 more classes. I did see that when I started the game. So you may want to try out their different abilities, see which one you want to take to completion. Okay, and good game, Dyson. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Um, I had a little bit of a problem with it just for the fact that it seemed like by the time the game really begins and you have everything, you're done with the quest or the skill tree. So I had a little bit of a difficult time continuing after that. I felt like there was no more um, goals for me to go for. Also, I played it before they added the PvE aspect to it, so you know I may go back to that again as well. Um, but yeah, I enjoy these kind of games, and it seems other people do as well. Um, and I am just beginning, so you know, I had to learn a little bit on how this goes. I definitely dumped a few potions on the floor because I didn't have things hooked up right while everything was working. Same, exactly for that reason we've added an extra line of trials after the main quest ends. Oh, okay, cool. Um, yeah, I certainly plan to play through this for as long as it goes. 40 new achievements? Awesome. I will definitely be interested. And I'm probably not going to look at the achievement list just right away, just because I kind of like to be surprised with the achievements that I get. Um, but yeah, I will definitely be playing this a lot more. Probably only once a week because I have several other things that I'm working on as well. All right, let's see. Another good day of sales. She takes her 540 cuts. There are no bonuses this time around, it seems. So just a basic 1620 earnings. Just a little bit more experience for everyone. Um, and yeah, it looks like next day, new day. Won't disturb you too much. I'll just lurk for a bit. Okay, well, that's perfectly fine. Feel free to listen in. If it sounds like I'm having troubles or something, feel free to uh, chip in. Uh, I like helpful tips. I don't necessarily like being told this is how you do a thing. So, there is a little bit of a difference between the two. So I appreciate you asking before just telling me that everything disappears. Um, and yeah, let's see. Okay, I think, to start making more potions because we're gonna run out of mana potions today for sure. So, right over here, we'll toss in some mage roots. Just 50 for now. Don't want to make too much at a time. And then we'll just toss in another batch of healing mushrooms. We have another daily quest from Griselda. Give me some proud caps. Alright. I'm guessing that's another 50, which I do have on me, so I'll just turn these in immediately. And of course, now I will have to go out and grab some more because I think I am running out of it. Yeah. I also need to make another chest. So, what do I require for that? Wood and iron ingots. The wood, I guess, is counting what's in storage as well. That's great. And I also need the iron, which I do have quite a bit of. So I'll just, I guess I'll throw the whole stack in. Actually, yeah, that should be fine. Just having all the iron available. Actually, I'm going to throw this one extra one in as well. That way it opens up one more inventory slot there. And everything's just being tossed on the ground. I do enjoy that it's doing that. I was concerned at one point whether or not the potions would break when they're tossed on the floor, but it doesn't seem like it at the moment. I mean, maybe in the future, I don't know. We'll see what is to come. Alright, there are a couple things I need to do as well. So, like, there's this bridge that needs to be completed. What was stopping me before was I didn't have 5,000 coins. But now it looks like what's holding me back is I don't have enough stone. Probably because I built a few things that required stone. Okay. But also we have to talk to Odie over here. Over in, I assume he's still in the forest. Last time it was just a quest to find where he was. Seems like his cart broke in the forest. He asked for a little bit of help in repairing it, so we brought him some materials. And then he asked for us to come back the next day. And while I didn't come back the very next day, I am coming back now. So he should be, well, he used to be right here. So maybe he is further up the road at the camp in the old woods. Oh, here we are. the old woods. Looks like there might be some new things to harvest up here, which is wonderful. I'm gonna go ahead and find him first, though. Oh. Interesting. And here's his camp. So let's give a talk. He nods. Greetings. Shakes head. Bad, bad, bad. Honey brought vermin. Vermin eating all food. Not good, not good. Vermin must go. Okay, so to continue, I need 25 poison potions collected. So I'm guessing that we find the ingredients for that in here. Bullets. This looks like it's collectible. The Gloom Blue. That thing seems dangerous. But let's see, what else? Maybe this? Probably for an axe. Right now I'm just collecting a little at a time. Go-go berries. Okay. And my inventory is full. Oh, I've also collected some spiders. Interesting. Let me just get rid of sticks for now. We'll pick up that stuff. Pinecone. Okay. And at this point, I'm gonna head back to home, or the potion lady. Actually, I just remembered I can teleport back for 100 gold, which at first seemed like a lot, but you know, as things progress, it really isn't all that much. Alright, let's add some more potions to the shelf so that she can continue selling things. And it looks like Boggle Woggle has something to say. Hey boss, lovely charity work with that career human in the woods and so on. Anyway, now that we have a strong, healthy brute who can haul junk around for us, all we need is a convenient way to order, hand over, and receive said junk. Running all the way out to the woods to order and pick up goods would be terribly inefficient. I agree. Might I propose another exceptional idea? Sure, why not? I could easily transform that unused fireplace over there into a cargo lift. That way, our new friend could just stop by every morning to pick up and drop off things. You're going to need some resources, of course. Off we go. To the fireplace. Up here. What do we need? We need some more wood. We have plenty of stone. And we need to find more fiber. Alright. And now that I'm back, I need to also make another chest for storage. What am I missing? I'm still missing some wood. Okay. Hold on. Store everything. And we'll have to head back out for some more seams. Just a couple trees, I guess. There's some right over here. I do have my axe equipped. So that should be enough. And leave the stumps for now. We'll come back and take care of those, oops, if we need to. Alright, so we should have enough wood now for a chest. And I guess I'll just put another one right there. Just for the moment at least, just put everything in here. And I need those and those, those, those. Now over in this corner is the alchemy table and the bookshelf. Bookshelf has a bunch of information about your basic guides. We were asked to view them at the beginning to make sure we knew how to do different things. A couple of basic information about all the different things there. And then over here is the Shroomepedia. This is where keep track of all the different items that we find. So the different mushrooms in here, like the first one we found were the proud caps. It looks like there are at least 4 others in the life type. There seem to be 5 of each type. And there also seem to be edible things, which seems different than reagents used for crafting. I haven't actually experimented with too much of this yet. I probably should, because each of them gives a little bit of a bonus to different things that I can do. So like sickle damage, pick damage, axe damage, so I can harvest things a little quicker. Seems like there are 5 minerals. I've only found the first 2. And then mixtures, I don't think I have had the chance to really look at too much yet. But it seems like it's divided into 5 as usual. So life potions. This is just seems to be recording like what I've created with them. So the best I've been able to make with them are sad quality, which I'm just beginning. And life essence and 1 of 4 stars perfected. So that'll probably get better as we go. But then over here at the alchemy table, we can study these new things that we have come across. So I just obtained the Bolette, or I apologize if I get the names mispronounced. And then can just identify that here. And so this it's an edible that increases my pick damage. Okay. A Gloom Bloom gives you increase to origin ability power for the rest of the day. Okay, so I can't remember which is which, but this is one of the 2 abilities that I can use to harvest things. The Long Fangs over here also gives me a benefit, but it is a higher, a higher potency and a savory flavor. So I don't know if my character has preferences for what they eat, but it did look like there was something mentioned about that in the information that I was kind of glancing over earlier. And then here we have a go-go berry. It is unstable. It's an energy ingredient. Gives you a tiny increase to movement speed. Okay. Alright, so it's just telling me that I've studied those things down at the bottom there. No, this is not what I wanted. I wanted this. So that has added a couple things there. And in here as well. And then The mushroom was added to the edibles. Okay. Alright. My current quests, though, are to build the cargo lift and get some poison potions. And of course, the optional thing of trying to export 100 poison potions in the next 4.5 days. Again, I don't think I'll be able to do that right away. I've just been kind of taking my time, looking around and learning the game as I go. Alright, so we have identified those. And I do apologize if there are faster ways to do some of these things. Shortcut keys aren't necessarily things I use a lot of, and I'm also left-handed, so oops. I've adjusted my key bindings to accommodate, and sometimes I just forget or have yet to adjust those kind of things. Alright, I don't think I meant to go through here. I think I intended to go to the old woods. So, over this way. I might be able to avoid the bees this time around. We'll see. See? Okay. I'll keep that in mind. That I can take this as a little bit of a shortcut. Oh, and there's the tree full of bees right there. Never went through that way before. Decided to chased off by the bees last time. Alright. Now that we're in here, though, I would like to gather some more of these. Just because they are... Oh, and I could probably do this as well. Might have been a little bit wasted on something that just requires one swing, but that's okay. And it also seems like I can gather these without having to cut down the tree. They are unstable, so I do need to be careful with them. And then there is this thing as well. But it looks like it might be harvestable. So, I do have plenty of... Oh, I've got some more fiber. Excellent. I just harvest it like that. It is mandrake. I kind of suspected as much. And we also received a bunch of white knights as well. So I'll want to study those once we get back home. Just kind of getting a decent stockpile of my first round of stuff. That way, I don't have to worry about running out if I find that I need a specific thing. Could do a few more of these as well. As long as I get close enough to use it. Oh, and there's more mandrake over here. So we'll just gather that. And I think I'll head back at this point. Assuming I'm not lost. I suppose I'm further north than I was when I came in, so looks like I might have to, excuse me, I'd have to circle around the big lump of trees and rocks right there. And we'll head back. You know what? I keep forgetting I can do this. I'm just gonna teleport back. I will remember that eventually. Alright, so I kind of want to test something out. So if I split this, I only want one. Put that, nope. That backwards. Split this, I only want one. There we are. Put that in there. Does that turn into a potion? Seems like it. And we get a poison potion. Alright. So that's how I do poisons. And then I also wanted to try one of these. So we split that out, put that there, and see what happens. I'm a little concerned when the other one says that it is kind of volatile or whatnot. Oh, something has gone wrong. Alright, seems like that cannot be directly input like that. So we'll try one of these as well. Just a little experimentation. That seems like it's good. Oh, right, the bolette is an edible. I forgot about that. Alright, now what kind of mixture did we make this time? A haste potion. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Since it's late in the day. Oh, she just goes up there. I wondered where she went off to when she teleported away. I guess she just went upstairs. She lives up here, I guess, and she's just having a nice night sitting at the table. I like little touches like that. Looks like we have the barbarian over here, Chunk, with a quest. Chunk, strongest of all tribe, but tribe no respect Chunk. Say Chunk no hero. Chunk must prove to tribe he hero. Hero kill monster rats, so Chunk kill monster rats. The monster rats full of sick, you help. Okay. I will attempt to. And actually, speaking of that, let me... Oops. That's the quest button. What button is it that I'm looking for? Again, apologies. It's been a week since I've played. Let me take a look at the button above it. Ah, right. Okay. Thank you. I forgot the journal was in with the map. Alright, so we have different things. Again, we need to, we're still trying to find a way to speak to the scarecrow. Maybe to see different, or see things different. So I'm guessing, maybe one of the things that I need to eat. Chunk wants to kill some monster rats for some reason, and needs help not getting sick. So we'll need to find out how to make cure disease potions, and then give them to him once we do. Dead investment. This is for Griselda. She says she can mix you an elixir that will help True overlook the ghosts. Oh, right. Because there are ghosts haunting a place. So we need a couple of potions and some ghost spores for that one. In Hex, we need some wisdom potions for the necromancer. And then this one is for the wizard, need rejuvenation. So those are each of the quests for our customers. They're currently stuck at level 5 because they are wanting more than what they're providing. And then this one is for the druid, talking about the fairy dragons. And then this one, I believe I am tracking. I have 25 poison potions to craft. Okay. And then over here, still need some more wood. We found some fiber, and we have the stone. We actually have enough stone to build the bridge as well. But I think I'm gonna go gather some more wood to begin with. I think I have some stumps to pick up out of the ground first. Just in case, you know, stumps need to be, stumps need to be gone before the trees grow back. And then, what did this help me with? Damage, sickle damage, sickle. And I don't know what those are for yet. So, I guess I will just chop this tree down. And that mud. I know I could probably use my skill, but it's just one tree. So, alright, that's 16 wood. That should be enough, I think. I didn't actually look at the number that closely. Nope, we still need another 10. I think I can grab that before the day ends. And this time I will, I guess. Oh, I'm using the wrong. Well, I should have remembered that. I was using the wrong tool. And oh, this one as well. Cool. Oops. Hopefully I'm not disturbing the bees from right here. Alright. Now it is going to be a little late this night. I believe a good night's rest or well rested happens if I go to bed before 2300. But I just wanted to make sure that I had all of this. We'll get that crafted. And we will head to sleep. New hats and tools can be equipped at the gear chest next to your bed. Alright, we sold not as much as we could have. I think I might have been a little low on potions. So, you know. But also I believe some of them are also capped at level 5. Yeah. So, we're working on their quests as we go. Alright, so definitely. Oh, Wagga Wagga wants to talk. Remarkable. Now that everything is set up, just need to inform our human mule of the plan. And of course, provide him with poison to help him with his pest problem. Alright. let's get some of these crafted up. I have one. I guess I can just toss in a 50 there. Then over here. May have put the stuff away. Hold on. Okay. Get some more mana potions brewing up here. And eventually we'll get a third one of these to so that we can make all of the potions simultaneously, or all the potions that I know how to make simultaneously. Do have a few things to study over here, so we'll study the White Knight. Increase to glow radius for the rest of the day. Alright. And Mandrake is another unstable thing. Okay, so do not mix Mandrake with Go-Go Berries, is what I understand. The buds of Mandrake are actually much more potent than the root, and less loud. Gives you a big increase to cooldown reduction for the rest of the day. Oh. That might be useful. And then I just want to... Nope, I checked the wrong one again. Just want to make sure that those are both ingredients, in addition to possibly being edible. And it is good to note that, at least at this point, different potions do still only take the same amount of time to craft. So, a 1-for-1, so I don't have to worry about different ingredients taking longer at this point, perhaps in the future. And I can just have things being crafted at on an equal ratio. Alright, give me some bracket fungi. Now, this I was having trouble finding the first session. Oops, I just did that backwards. Here, take all those potions back, please. There we go. I understood that they grew on the trees. Oh, actually, hey, do you have a moment to... Oop, didn't mean to swing the pick. Hazel the rogue. Alright, listen. I have a lead on a big opportunity. Let's just say I know where to find a certain valuable artifact at a certain high-profile location. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Can't say. Sure, it's risky, but I'd be a fool not to go for it. There's only one wee little snack. This certain location is guarded by a certain type of canine guardian. Know what I mean? See what I'm getting at? No? Okay. Well, I need poison, okay? Alright, well, we are currently crafting some of that. But the mushrooms that Griselda wishes to have delivered today, the first session I didn't realize that they were like attached to the bottom of these trees. And I haven't looked closely enough to find them before, but now that I saw the go-go berries on the bottom of the trees, I think they are similar to that, so I will have to keep an eye out for them. Also, I noticed my inventory is full again, so maybe I should actually drop some of this off before going out and exploring. Otherwise, I'm going to be dropping all sorts of things on the ground again. Alright. Open this up. Right now, I don't think I need those. Actually, let me do that. And that. Okay. put those in there, and we'll put 11. There we are. Of these as well. Maybe I should have done that before the thief was stopping by to pick up potions. Because I think some of them are looking for some of the specific things. And I guess poisons, like Zambi might be buying some poison potions. But we have these 25 here. So we're going to turn them in to Odie, because we have a... Alright, running away. I was not paying attention to where I was walking. I was just, looking at the quests on the side and talking. We have these 2 quests to complete, so it'd be beneficial to talk to Odie right away. So over here he is. Alright, looks like we're doing this one first. So I'll hand that over. Appreciation. Shakes head. But new problem. Bad bite. Snake. Poison. Not good. Alright. Anti-venom. I do not know how to make that quite yet. So we'll have to work on that as we go. Hopefully he will last long enough for me to find a anti-venom. Alright. Now what am I supposed to do with this quest? Just talk to him, okay? There we are. Nods, greetings. Feeling better? Ready? Strong. Good. Strong is good. You come to shop. We order or sell goods. You bring or take goods. Yes? Nods. Understood. Alright, I suppose that was... Sorry. Let's hope he actually does. Any good setup needs a test run. So might I suggest you make an import order back in the shop. Since this whole operation is run by humans, I wouldn't expect imported goods to arrive right away. Okay. So, import something. Go to bed, check the cargo lift storage, talk to Boggle Boggle. Importing and exporting is done by interacting with the cargo lift next to your bed. Imported goods arrive the day after you place an order. Goods deposited for exporting are sold for coin at the end of the day. Okay, so we can place things to export, and we can import various things, I suppose. By going back to the shop, we can have a look at what kind of things we can do there. Alright, so storage, import, what kind of things? We can import bottles and sticks. Oh, very handy. 18 coins for a bottle, I suppose. They sell for 25, if I recall correctly, once they have a potion in them. So, I mean, there is a bit of a profit there. Then export can export anything. Supposedly. I suppose it will tell me otherwise. And I have 4 days to possibly export 100 poison potions, which I might consider now. I mean, it doesn't sound like it's a good thing. But, my backstory I chose was being a rogue, thief, whatever it is. So, maybe I will do that just to earn extra earnings on healing potions rather than extra earnings on a potion I can have yet to be able to craft. So if that's the case, well, there's 50 there. And we have some more sitting in here. We'll get another 50 going on this side. I suppose I need to stand close enough to deposit these. And then, of course, fill the bottles here. I think this one was fairly full. Oh, but it... Okay. Now it has enough. Alright. Let me look at storage, see if I can put anything away. It doesn't seem like it here. And this one, a couple more things can go in. But just holding on to one brick, or one piece of clay, I will get rid of that. And, you know, is there a sort button? Here we are. And we'll get that done. And it is... Oh, it's only 1300. We still have plenty of time to go out and about. Let's go gather some more ingredients. We'll head over to the quarry first. We'll pick up some ingredients for mind potions or mana potions. Because we still need to provide our basic exports, or our basic, they're not exports yet, basic potions that the mages want. Alright, so I suppose I was just up here and harvested all of that. So we'll head over this way this time. Do have a pick at the moment, so we'll just grab a bunch of this and work on these as well. I am pretty glad that I don't have to go running all over the place to pick up the ingredients that fall to the ground. And it is kind of neat to watch it all scatter everywhere. I do also like that the pick doesn't necessarily just target one thing, or I guess any of the tools. If things are close enough together, it will hit multiple things. I do like that. Alright, how's our collection gone? Just 50? Oh, there's some more over here. Let's pick all of this up. Oh, and I should probably look at fixing the bridge, using a lot of the stone that's taking up my inventory. Alright. We'll teleport back home. Pick up all of this off the floor. I do have 100. So let's just go ahead and do that. And then head outside and take a look at this bridge, which is right over here. Oh, 250 stone up. Apparently I suppose I'm outside, so I have to have all of the stone on me. It's indoors where it just takes this stuff into consideration as well. Alright, so let's just grab... I'll put that back. There's 1, 2, 5, 300. That should be plenty. I think it said 250 that I needed. And we are out of healing potions. Alright, so we've got 5,000 coin, got the 25 clay, and 250 stone. There we go. We now have a bridge. Now my inventory is much more empty. We do have new things up here as well. I kind of expected that to be the case. Oh, I suppose it's highlighting the rock? Yeah. And we have Godwheat and a Gusto Grub. So, I'll just gather some of this up. This sounds like, just name-wise, it might be for a potion that the paladin is looking for, or something like that. Because he's been wanting a potion that I was unable to craft. It's just a guess, of course, but we'll see what is actually going to happen. Let's go to this side so I can see it a little bit better. Oh, right. I suppose I need to identify it first. Oh, I completely forgot about tool enhancement. I'll get to that in a moment. Alright, Gusto Grub, life ingredient. A wiggly, mushy little bundle of love. Knockout resistance. Interesting. Didn't know I could be knocked unconscious. Alright, a soul ingredient for Godwheat. No other wheat even comes close. That's not really saying a lot. Gives you a tiny increase to glow radius. Okay. Now I just want to have a look, see which one. I always do that. I click the notes first. Want to see which ones are edibles. Okay. So the others are usable in potions. So we'll have a look here. And once again, I only want one, just to test it out. And we'll see what this makes, if anything. This is a cure disease potion. Well, there we go. Looks like I'll be making those cure disease potions much sooner. Oh wait, he wants anti-venom. Somebody wanted to cure disease. There we are. Chunk wants cure disease potions. So let's just make 9 more of these right now. Get those ready for Chunk. Put all of that in there. And all of that in there. And we should probably go and collect more healing potion ingredients. Which are usually over here, I believe. At least until the ones that I've already harvested grow back. That's dangerous, so we'll leave those alone. That's right. Don't chase me too far. And then for this, I can kind of do that to avoid them. Alright. That's a little bit, but probably not enough as I anger all the bees everywhere. Ow. Looks like they stung me that time. Oh. I guess that's what could knock me unconscious. Is being stung by too many bees. Because it kind of looked like the corners were closing in. Just like when you go to sleep for the night. Oh, being chased again. Let's do this, and actually, I can do, oh, this is in a line. Oh wait, what does this do? I guess it does something different depending on what tool I have equipped. I was expecting the area of effect, but I suppose it's different. That was a roll ahead, yes, to dodge something. Alright. That's almost 4 stacks. That should be good to begin with. Just head on home. Not in a hurry this time, so I don't necessarily need to teleport. And it's not that far either. It also gives you speed boost after rolling. Okay, cool. So do that and a speed boost. Excellent. Okay. So that's good for traveling around. Good to know. Alright, back home. Oh, I wanted to grab these real quick. I know I don't need to grab them every day, but I certainly don't want to forget them. Alright, I've picked all of that up, and I believe he's standing out here. I had them to, right? Oh wait, is it you? Oh, you want poison potions, right. So there we are. Hazel will buy poison potions. 500 gold, and I'm not sure what this means. A sword of some sort. But let's do that. Appreciate it. See you around. Quest complete. Rewards. That stuff. Is that something that's in my inventory? No. And how about chunk? Wasn't it Chunk that wanted them? Oh, I see. I didn't make enough, or there's one still on the floor somewhere. I must not have made enough. Well, it's almost sleep time. I'll do that the next day. We'll make sure we get the well rested tonight. By making sure the correct essence is the most potent, a mixture will receive the prime essence modifier, increasing its value. Alright. Oh, we actually made more money this time. Not counting the exports, of course. I was just looking at the shop sales. I suppose because we had some poison potions to sell as well. I do like the breakdown of all of this, so it lets me know where all the money is coming from, and lets me plan things ahead if I need to. So, healing potions, base cost of 8. Of course, there are some bonuses at the moment, and a shop markup. This one has optimal ingredients. Okay. And a prime essence. So that's what it was talking about. the hint was talking about, I think. And so that gives us a 50% bonus, doubling it. After that bonus is added. And then poison sells for almost twice as much. So the total value is higher. Again, 100% markup. And they are currently craving them. So another 25% on top of that. So the shop value is 41 from 14. That's pretty good. Not that that will be this way forever, but our first quest is done, and the rogue happens to be the first one that will probably start gaining more experience beyond level 5. Next, of course, will be Chunk in the morning, or whenever I'm able to see him next, and hand in 10 potions, not 9 potions. Oh, is it because I ran out of bottles? Let's do that. It is because I ran out of bottles. I had my numbers right to begin with. However, this is now when I think I'm going to start running out of bottles because I'm producing more than I am getting bottles for. I do still have some extra ones. I was looking at the wrong crate earlier. I do still have extra ones that I can put in here for now. But I might need to rely on flasks for the moment. And also, I want to check out the tool enhancement. Ah, okay. That's what this was. It was a improved sickle. A foreign blade meant for superior warrior. Probably spent more time hanging on a wall than in battle, though. So it's a little slower. It does have a bit more range, but the same area. So, alright. And then this is its ability, which is the same for both. Damaging all herbs in the path. Okay, so it does actually try to do a little bit of harvesting. So we can increase its damage a little bit. We can make 3 more herb patches with Blade Dash. Resets its cooldown. Okay, so if we use the ability and hit 3, we could do it again. But that's going to require some things that I don't have yet. Also increases the distance of the next Blade Dash. Okay. Minor increase to sickle speed. And then resets origin ability cooldown if wave the blade triggers twice within a few seconds, which would go along with this. Okay. Then over here, increase sickle damage. Now has 3 charges for the roll. Okay, so each thing is, it's not necessarily that the second one is better than the first one, but each one has different abilities, depending, I guess, on your playstyle or what you need at the time. And then, of course, I can't look at something I don't know about yet. So I could increase the sickle damage. Oh, I suppose either one is increase the sickle damage. So a haste potion or berries and cure disease. I might do this one since I have all the ingredients. You know what? Let's just do that. There we go. And then it says I can equip them here. So damage will increase, speed will decrease. The first one is the Traveling Sickle. Later you may want to mainly get your speed boost from expensive edibles instead and use another sickle. Oh, that's fair. Um, right now, I like that each one is slightly different. So it's not just I have to use the sickle and then I have to use the wakizashi type thing. Tried to make them all be useful for specific things. Excellent. I do like that. I like things that have a purpose, not just something that's going to be here to be upgraded or to be replaced quickly. Like the fact that each has a use makes it so that these enhancements have more of a purpose, the way I see it. So, if this was just a complete upgrade to the sickle, then I would no longer have reason to make the upgrades. But with each one having their usefulness or add buffs, etc. Yeah, okay. Oh, also they'll improve their main thing, and all upgrades are meaningful and powerful. Wonderful. I will give the wakizashi a try, though, while I'm here. And I should probably look at axe and the pick while I'm at it. Okay, so we need some strawberries and healing potions to increase the speed. And then this would increase speed as well. I have plenty of clay, so it looks like maybe some haste potions and strawberries and potions. Okay. Exactly. Otherwise, you'd feel you had lost all the material you used to upgrade your first tools. I hate that. Exactly. Yeah. Or, you know, you would just skip all the upgrades if you were just going to replace it completely. Just be like, well, I'm not going to upgrade any of these previous tools because this third tool is the best, and I know how to exactly how to get that rapidly or something like that. So I appreciate that they all have their purpose. Alright, so she wants more proud caps. I went out and harvested a bunch of them. So there we are. Do that. Oh, paladin's here. We'll grab our more bottles there. And then you intentionally gimp your first many hours. Exactly. Alright, I need haste potions. So let me grab one more of these. We'll get these crafted up here. And then we need healing potions because we're out of stock. Let's put in 100. I know I don't have that many bottles for it, but we'll fill what we can, I guess. And then while that's doing that, I'm gonna go grab some strawberries because I need those for the upgrade. That'll give me a little bit of a test of this wakizashi. Now, if I remember correctly, the strawberries were over this direction. Maybe up here? Might have been further south, but nope, here we are. Oh, there's some here at least. Not quite enough. So let me just grab all of this. And we'll leave those for later. I don't want to overfill my capacity here. I know I could probably just build more storage and whatnot, but I like taking my time on things. Alright. So back here we go. I probably should have imported something the previous night, but I forgot. So let's do this real quick. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Import. We will... Oh, interesting. The price increases as order more. Can I adjust it, or is there... Okay, it looks like maybe 50 at a time. Well, sure, I'll do that. Order 50 of them. To check out the quest, see what we can do there. Alright, those are done, so we can upgrade the axe. Oh. There we go. A lumberjack also makes you immune to being knocked out. Okay, cool. And then this one, I have the haste potions. There we go. A little bit faster on those. And the rest of the healing potions we'll put on the shelf. And the poison potions as well. Oh, we're like all out of potions. I was not paying attention to that. One of these, I think, wanted cure disease. No, it was, no, it was cure disease. I just used 5 of them for something. I need to make more. So here we are again. We'll make 5 of these. I know I could make some for selling, but I am trying to get the quest done first. Because as you can see, I have already messed it up and used 5 of the potions for something else. It's probably for one of those upgrades. Alright, let's go exploring a little in the new area. See what else there is to find up here. The map. Didn't change up here. Maybe it's not as... Or maybe I didn't go far enough. There we are. Wilderness. Don't see the bridge up here, so not exactly sure where I am. Probably along this road. That'd be my best bet. And then we have apple trees over here. So let's have a look. Chop that down. Just more lumber and sticks. Okay. And the pick to get rid of the stump. We have more stone over here. That's just a decorative stone. We have these require axes, I guess. Ah, and they're gonna try to run away. Nope. I'll figure that out later. Alright. Oh, maybe I was just using the wrong tool. Red axe, red sickle. Pickaxe is what I need. That might help. There we go. Right, that one ran off. We'll do this. I didn't see the rock there, but I was just trying to aim it toward this one over here. But that certainly makes it easy to acquire. As long as we hit it twice, it seems to be good. And I know I needed this, for something. And we got a bunch of other stuff too. Sandstone and some more gusto grubs. Have some apples. I want to get a full stack of 50 before I take this back for whatever it's needed for. Is that enough? Nope, not quite. Nope, and it runs away. There we go. One more. If I can find one more. They've all ran away. They're all over here. There we are. Okay. Switch to the X. We'll grab some more apples. And some wood in the process as well. And then these trees just look like normal trees, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. More sandstone over here. At least I think that's sandstone. This is over by the beach area, I think, so we'll just have a look around. I'm not expecting too many new things per area, but I just want to, have a look around, see what there is. And of course, having access to a second beach means we have access to more sandstone and other things that may be acquired up here. And hey, there's somebody over here. Carla. The pirate. Maybe I'd be needing your help. The name's Carla. Swordmaster, swashbuckler, shark wrestler, and now shipwrecked. I'm kind of curious. Is this a reference to Monkey Island? I think there was a pirate in there named Carla. Yes, awesome. I've been marooned and landlocked, and it's all because of that cursed kraken. It came out of nowhere, and me whole crew is gone. But worse yet, me ship is at the bottom of the sea with a map for all me hard stolen good treasures. And I want my booty back. I need wood to build a raft, but I lost me tools. Help out a freebooter, would you? Sure. Let's have a look. Is it lost and found? Need 100 wood. I can probably do that. Poor Carla. Alright, there's Carla's camp. Okay, that helps me figure out where I'm going, where I am. And just head up here a bit. It's only 1700, so we still have time to wander about. How's my inventory looking? It is fairly full at the moment, though. You know what? I am going to head back here and see about taking care of some of this. So now we have the 10 potions. He's not standing out here at the moment, but maybe he will once the day is over. The rest of the healing potions I can put in here for sale. Looks like we have run out of potions again. Fiber. Don't have too much of it, though. At least not enough to make a good use of the flask maker quite yet. So I will just have to deal with not necessarily having all the ingredients or all the potions that I could sell. That's fine. Still have a lot of stone. I could export some stuff too. So just have a look here. Sort things out, make it a little better. White. And I need to remind myself what my edibles are. So white knights are not in here, so they should be ingredient. So let me see what they make. Again, apologies for any noises from vehicles outside. Nope, that not. Let's grab the stack. Nope. Well, I ate one. That's fine. They are meant to be eaten. You cannot eat any more right now. Wait until tomorrow or empty your stomach by drinking a potion. Okay. Split one, put it in there. See what happens. This makes another cure disease potion. Prime Essence preferred flavor. Ah, I see. That's why they're not stacking together. This one has a preferred flavor, while this one is an optimal ingredient. Got it. And we also have apples that we need to study. And hyper dung as well. So, here we are. Probably the least exotic fruit out there. True. Gives you a tiny increase to axe damage. No potency. And it's a sweet flavor. Oh, here's another unstable ingredient. Yes, indeed, it's poop. Gives you a moderate increase to movement speed for the rest of the day. Not that I really want to eat it, but probably not. No. I'll leave that to the people that want it in potions. Hello, Chunk. Here, have some. You know, now that this is an optimal ingredient, I don't know if I should give him preferred flavor ones instead. This will be fine. Think. Chuck, go kill rats now. And off he goes. And back down here for me. And we'll see what we can produce with these new ingredients. So once again, just one at a time, just so I have an idea of what it will make. I'm out of bottles over here on this side, so I will just make use of this one. That makes a haste potion with prime essence. Alright, and then apple. Well, actually, an apple might just be an edible. Let me double check up here. Yes, it's an edible. Okay. So, not gonna worry about that one for the moment. Otherwise, let me check the calendar. Did export all 100 poison potions, so we should be getting more healing potions. And then I have also been forgetting that there are things to unlock over here for schematics. So a distiller, which allows us to combine multiple ingredients into things. And looking at the materials, it looks like I can craft all of that. I just need to gather everything together. Increasing the value, making tier 2 potions possible. And over here, we've unlocked this. But in order to unlock the bottle maker, we do need to make 200 flasks. So, and I made comment about this my first stream, is I like that there is an objective to the next step up. It's not just, okay, I have a flask maker, I'm never going to use it, now I have a bottle maker type deal. So there is a point in progression. You need to make a flask maker, and you need to use it before you can just go to a bottle maker. And over here, a sorter crate stores up to 4 stacks of resources. Right, okay, so this was the 3 output, 1 input one that I was interested in. And it has a filter. So this is something I could use to make it so I don't have to have multiple storages like this. This button right there. So I think I'm gonna make a lot of glass, some brick. I need to get a bunch of fiber to put this into use, and just, you know, make some potions out of it, or with it. And let's see. Over here is what I'm looking for. Nope, those are the notes. Fiber. I forget where it is. Might be an edible? No, it's not edible. Not a mineral. Oh, maybe it's not in this. Maybe it's in the description. Let me look at the fiber here. None there. Must be in here. There we are. Nope, it doesn't have too much. What I was looking for, if you're curious, is I thought somewhere there was like a mention of where to find these things. And I just can't figure out where that was off the top of my head. I thought it was in the bookshelf, which is why I was looking in here. but I'm not seeing fiber in here anywhere. Possibly because it's a crafting material rather than a potion. It's not a shroom or anything like that. Uh, and I believe I found it mostly in the old forest or the old woods. So I'll have to go back out over to the old woods tomorrow and see if I can't find some more fiber and get a better idea on how I was acquiring it. Read the description on the workstations. Oh, maybe here? In build mode. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, flask can only hold mixtures with sad power rating. Turns fiber into flasks, like bottles but worse. Inputs from there. Those are for other things. And if I click on it, then it's just going to want to build it. So if I look, that's just using it. Is time paused when I'm in here? I was at 2050. Okay, it is. Whoops. Look at some of the ones that don't have unlock requirements. Okay. Smelts ore into ingots and sand into glass. Charcoal as fuel. I apologize. I'm not seeing it off the top. That don't have requirements. So like something like this or crusher, distiller, crusher. Crushes and grinds sandstone to sand, grinds most plants and trees. Ah, okay. So I see. So that will definitely be of use uh, for a direct thing. I think I was getting fibers from as a secondary thing from some of these plants, and that's kind of what I was looking for. But thank you. That is definitely going to that is definitely helpful. Um, and I will definitely be using that in the future. Um, but it's almost nighttime. Let me take a look. Only told you because the information is there, but most miss it. Yes, they're lacking in the Shroompedia, and that's okay. Like I, the Shroompedia is specifically for, you know, these ingredients that it lists. So of these five categories, um, and edibles and minerals. So you know, the fiber wouldn't necessarily be in there. I just thought it would. That's just the first place I looked for it. Um, Thank you for pointing it out in the Crusher. I know I have read through these the first session, but most of that I have forgotten. Herself doesn't care about fiber. That's true. That is true. And it's her book. Yes, her best-selling book. I forget what she titled it, but or what the entire title is, but she calls it the Shroompedia. But okay. Flavorizer. What am I doing? I am going to be getting fiber the next day. In the meantime, I'm looking for stuff to export before the day is done. So, at the moment, I have a lot of sandstone and clay. Oops, to click on that. So I'm probably going to export some of this. Not necessarily the best idea. I will probably be needing this later, but I also need storage space. So, we'll see what exports and what doesn't. See, what people think they want to buy. Um, sure, why not? 14 rocks. Why do I have 3 charcoal in here? Oh well. Let me clean up my inventory a little. Alright, export that and that. Export some bugs, see if anybody wants them. Some sandstone, a few more bugs. I do have a lot of them. Um, and sure, why not that? We'll see what people will buy and what they won't. I like to have the narrative that she doesn't know how you and Boggle Woggle are actually making the potions. And what all the workstations aside from the extractor and bottler are. She just cares that you progress and give her potions to sell. And I've been slacking on that a little bit, but I do like that. I mean, she's just upstairs and enjoying herself. Oh, I can actually talk to her from here. Oh, hello, sweetie. So much to do today. Okay, so not much to talk about, but it's nice to know that I can still hand in the quest at this time of night if it comes down to that. Then the poor wizard's just waiting for his potions as well. All right. Let's just sort this a little bit. Do some inventory management. Oh, and put these 2 singular potions over here for sale. I just crafted one of each just because to test them out, see what it does, but I suppose I can put them on the shelves for sale. Alright, sticks I can put in to be cooked up. Pine cone as a material. Well, I'll keep that in storage for now. May contain traces of prehistoric mosquitoes. Probably doesn't, though. Yeah, that's true. Um, oh, and that's glass. I was wondering if that was like a. I play a lot of Minecraft and it's modded, so slime bricks is a thing that I sometimes use. So that just kind of reminded me of that. Alright, put some sticks in there. I probably don't need all of these edibles that I have. So at the moment, I'll just split the stacks and export them. There probably will be a use for them, or I may have missed a use for some of them, but for the moment, yeah. Export. Send all of that way, and we'll figure out what to do with the rest of this. All right, on to the next day. Distilling different mixtures can create tier 2 and tier 3 potions, which have much higher value. And I am working towards that. Alright, so a lot of these seem to just sell for 1 coin apiece, which makes sense. You don't want to have your exports make too much profit. Otherwise, just do that. So 1 coin, 1 coin, 1 coin. The mushrooms sell for 3. I was just doing the math in my head. I should have looked at uh, the the descriptions right over on the side. So 1, 2 for coal. So I guess I could process it from sticks to make a little bit of extra profit from that. Not much, of course. This just seems like here's a little bit of extra money for kind of cleaning out your inventory type thing. And then, of course, I bought 50 bottles. So, not as much profit as I could have had, but it is still profit. Um, just a couple of each potion sold. I didn't make too much this time around. So, I definitely see things slowing down. Alright. He needs strength potions. So as soon as I figure out how to make a strength potion, I'll be able to give him some experience as well. Oh, but it's a new day. Check the cargo lift storage. And we have 50 bottles. We'll talk to Boggle Woggle over here once again. That's what you chose to import? Alright. Not exactly a mind-blowing selection of goods we have available for import. You should improve your network of human-run businesses to gain access to more goods. Your kind reacts depressingly well to coin. Might I suggest making some investments? Indeed. Investments are made using the mailbox. Make an investment. Alright. Oh, hello Griselda. Bring me some bracket fungi. I will look. I haven't found much of it. Alright, up here. Open, we'll grab the bottles out of there. And invest. What kind of investments can we make? Griselda's Magical Mixtures is not the only small business out there, and some of our peers are looking for a financial boost. Maybe helping could be worth our while? Okay. So an herbalist, quarry, a bank, King's Tavern, and an Emporium Exoticum. Alright, well, let's just start the herbalist. Ooh, look at all this. Stop by Herbs and smell the roses. The go-to supplier for all flower lovers, tree huggers, and ingredient shoppers. Truffle Hawk, Herbalist Investment 1. The herbalist would be able to find a lot more herbs with the assistance of a well-trained hungry pig. It shouldn't be too hungry though, or it will eat whatever it finds. That's true. Plus 25% earnings when exporting these things. And these would be new imports. That would cost us 2,500 to make that investment, and 15,000 and 115,000 in the future. Let me look at what my other options are before I make a decision, though. Follow the sound of pickaxes and come on down to Paula's Pit. Gravel, slate, rock, stone, and beyond. If it's hard and from the ground, we got it. Turns out that cracking rocks and digging ditches is a lot easier with tools that aren't old and rusty. So true. Okay, so 25% bonus when exporting ingots of these kind. I don't know if those are all the kinds, but at least 4 kinds of ingots. New imports, sandstone and iron ore. That would be nice. And again, 2,500. So it seems like this first investment is 2,500 all around. Plus 500 coins in the mail every day. That might not be so bad. From the bank. In a world of uncertainty, you can bank on... I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Money? money, money, and gold. Gould. It'll let us hold on to everything you worked so hard for. Nobody likes sturdy coins. The bank is looking for investment partners in order to develop a special coin cleaning formula containing cheap, easy to get, but not completely safe agents. And this might be a better one to invest in early on when I'm not making so much money, because 500 right now is a lot, but down the road 500 is probably not going to be much at all, considering the last investment is 150,000. But of course, I still need to make the money in order to spend the money, which is again why that might be a good one. All the others so far, I would have to spend money and then spend more money to import stuff. My assumption would, of course, they pay more for exports as well. All right, excuse me a moment. Sorry, I had to sneeze. All right. The tavern. 50% earnings from work orders, and 50% earnings from potions sold to customers in the shop. Oh, interesting. That probably wouldn't be a bad one either. And then nothing new to import. It's all just making more money from things. Um, all of these look interesting. Again, they all are specialized. This one is just import prices are reduced, which would be good. And plus 25 classic bottles in the mail every day. So basically doubling up on our subscription, since there's now 2 people in this building, and Griselda has a subscription, and now I can get one as well. That one might not be so bad, because eventually I'm going to have to be crafting my own bottles, it seems, or be limited to what I get. And also, I hope time has paused. I haven't been paying attention to that at the moment, but in this menu, I think it probably is. Yeah. All right. Which do I want to invest in first? I think I'm gonna go with the bank first, because like I said, 500 may not seem like much in the long run, but right now, like 500 is basically what I'm getting for selling a stack of healing potions. Time is paused in all menus except on the radio. Okay, cool. Thank you. I know that there were a few things I was studying my first day playing this, and time was passing, which is fine. You know, it doesn't seem like there is a time limit to get to the end of the game. It's just a matter of different things happen every week. So time is precious, but not as precious as it could be. But yeah, I think I'm going to invest in the bank. 2,500 now. By the end of the week, I will have made back my investment. And extra earnings when exporting this stuff. Oh, hold the button down. There we go. All right. And then I might invest in the Emporium next. But I want to save on to some money just in case. Oops. Forgetting my buttons. Oh, he's buying cure disease potions or the cure disease potion as well. Alright, watch out everybody. We have a big spender over here. See? Nobody cares. Don't you have some potions to brew? I mean, kind of. Oh, we have something going on here. I was thinking, dear, seeing you put my old sickle to such good use, it sure is a shame that all the old enchantments have worn off. I don't think it would take a lot of work to rekindle some of its old powers. Let's see if those talented little hands of yours can reawaken it. Take the sickle back to the alchemy table and give it a go. Alright. Enchant the sickle. I may have done it once already. Oh no, I enchanted the Wakizashi. Alright. We need 5 haste potions. Which was the glow berries, I believe. So, we'll craft up 5 of these to begin with. Also, what do I want to enhance? Like, I should be thinking about the consumables as well. I tend to forget that consumables are a thing. Also, no punishment. The customers still visit the same amount of times, etc. It's only your time to impact the day that's cut short by, for example, getting knocked out or wasting time. Ah, okay. What am I doing? Consumables, that's right. What do I want? Sickle, like, I think it was something in here? Glow radius is that. I think it was one of these. Movement speed increase might not be bad. I already have that as a rogue, but more probably to be a bad thing. I don't know why I'm looking at the rocks to see if I can consume them. Let's do that. Minor increase to origin ability power. But first, let me craft up these potions and do this upgrade for Griselda. Oh, that's it. Okay. Go over here, and we have everything to upgrade this. Whoops. Am I doing something wrong? I click on the button, and it partially charges. Maybe I'm having mouse problems? There we go. That might have been on my end. My primary click button isn't always the best. All done? Good work, dear. You really have me impressed, sweetie. The amount of potions coming out from back there reminds me of the good old days. However, maybe it's time to consider upping the complexity of our magical mixtures. Customers love paying that extra coin for more specialized potions. To combine multiple mixtures into one, you'll need a distiller. We no longer have one of those, but maybe that goblin can help. Boogle, was it? No, I think it was Boggle. Maybe I was wrong. Yeah, it was Boggle. Boggle Woggle. Alright, well, let's talk to Boggle Woggle. Here. Oh, however may I be of assistance? The distiller? Of course I can build that. if I had a schematic. Alright. Unlock distiller. Workstations can be unlocked in the build menu using coin whenever their requirements have been met. That's this up here. I was planning to work toward it. I do need to get more money for it, but I also need to get more things to craft for it. So we need 10 copper, another 20 glass, and 20 bricks. So let's just get what we need out of here. 20 bricks. 30 sand. And one other thing. Bricks, glass, copper. That was the other one. Alright, so we have those. I think they all go in here. Just like that. And if it clogs things up, then oh well. We have a lot of stuff there. Oh. Hold on. Apparently, I'm doing this wrong. This is ash. The final state of most things. Kind of useless. I suppose it's the kiln that was for the bricks, wasn't it? Kiln is blocked. Oh, I see. Alright, let's try this again. Put the sticks back in here. And this is for smelting over here. I think I need another kiln for processing bricks. Yeah, clay into bricks and wood into sticks. Or wood and sticks into charcoal. And cooks edibles. I missed that the first time. Okay, how do I want this? Probably like that. Oops. Nope, that's a chest. I want the crate. Like that. So now... I did something with the clay, not sure what, but just grab some more. I suppose I used it to build it, didn't I? Yes I did. Alright. So this is all done with that. Just to be sure. Sand in the glass. Yeah, okay, good. I don't know why I am amused to that. I just throw everything that's crafted onto the floor. I just... it's amusing to me. But I'm sure I'll probably have to use the storage boxes at some point. And then... what else? Oh, I also need the money. so I suppose there's no sense standing around gathering that, which I shouldn't be doing anyway. Um, put in 50 more bottles there. Actually, there were already things being processed over here. And on this side we have another 50. So, oh, let's do some poison potions. We've got that on hand. I'm using tea as well. Again, I am glad that the bottles don't break on impact. It's just funny to come into a floor full of stuff that was crafted. But on an initial glance, it is much easier. I think I commented on this last time. To just walk in here and just walk through and pick everything up off the floor, rather than have all of this stuff delivered into a box and then clicking on the box, removing it from the box. And there's probably a quick key for that, but off the top of my head, I don't know. I just like picking them all up from the ground. Alright, put some of these potions here. More healing, more poison. It is almost the end of the day. I should probably go out and gather a few more ingredients. Just over this way. This is some of the first code you did. I also just love seeing them all flying into the backpack. Exactly. And same with picking up all of the stuff, you know. I am glad that I don't have to, you know, cut this down and then run all over the place picking it all up. But another thing I should keep in mind is the stuff does grow back, so I should probably harvest some of it and export it so that it has the ability to grow back again. And at some point I'll probably run out of things if I harvest stuff too quickly, but that's just how it goes sometimes. I'll have to learn that as I go. But right now I have a bunch of stuff to gather up. Oh, and inventory full. Well, it's just a couple of mushrooms there. That's fine. A question for game design reasons. Have you found the customer ledger? I don't know off the top of my head. Let me have a quick look around. I may have and just forgotten. But a customer ledger sounds like it's this right here. I believe I did see that when I was first looking around. So when, let me just pause a second. When I guess you can't see my pointer, but when I woke up in the bed on the first day, I was kind of, since it seemed like it was waiting, it told me to do like one thing and then go to bed. Rather than immediately going to bed, I did have a look around. I looked at like all of these shelves over here. I saw that this moved in and out. I did see that there was a register and stuff up here on the counter. I was looking at the shelves over here as well. I don't think I actually clicked on it though. Maybe I did? Like, I think there was something that was telling me, like, these people buy certain potions. Like, I know he buys healing potions. But I don't think I actually clicked on this yet. Or maybe I did, because I think, I don't know, you'll have to look at last week's video. I remember seeing it. I don't remember if I clicked on it. But sorry if that was a bit more of a complicated answer. But customers do better on their adventures based on the power rating and modifiers. More experienced game. Yeah. Okay. On a normal day, all customers visit twice. I remember seeing or hearing that they visit twice a day. They do buy a certain amount of potions plus per level, and like if they don't buy them after a while, they get a craving for them. I think I may have read through this. So, as far as I know, yes. Yes, I did manage to see it. But I can certainly see that it could be difficult for some people. Like, I don't know. I know a lot of people tend to just jump right into a game and going out and doing everything. I do try to uh, get my bearings before doing a bunch of stuff. I haven't been using it today. That is true, which should have told me what I wanted to know. We need to make it announce this presence a bit more so people don't forget about it. Uh, okay, and that's, yeah, that is good. The little quill actually writes in whenever a customer buys something, but it's really subtle. Um, but like I think the first day I did look at this because it was showing the statistics down here, but I don't think I went back to look at it. So I I knew it was there and I had forgotten. I need to store a bunch of this stuff away. So we'll store the mushrooms away, and now I can pick up all the potions and put them in. Okay. What else? What else? For unlocking this, I still need to get paid for the day. I was gonna go out and see if I could get some fibers. I also got a bunch of these, so let me leave one stack there and probably export a good amount of it. Exactly, players forget some of the things in the game when they come back days or weeks later, so some things need to announce themselves. Yeah. Um, and, um, nowadays, a consideration is that your normal game players are going to play this. They're going to start it. They're going to play through it. They're probably going to spend a good, however many hours they like to play games on it right away. Streamers, on the other hand, will play for a few hours, and then it might be a day, it might be a week before they get back to it. And we do forget things because, you know, uh, using myself as an example, I do stream a different game 5 days a week. So, the things that I learn in this game, I won't necessarily remember a week from now. I try to, but, and if I'm particularly bad about remembering what's going on, I do try to rewatch some of my own episodes because, I like to be reminded on how I do and what I've done. Let's see here. I was heading out to gather stuff, but I need to store a few more things away, I think. No, I was going to ship some of this, export it. So, gonna ship out all of these consumables. Still have a stack of bugs. Also ship out the ash because I don't necessarily need it for anything quite yet. you've seen a bunch of streamers be completely memory wiped when they get back a week later. It pains me to see, so we're trying to figure out what we can do to help. Exactly. And, again, I try not to forget everything, but it's tough time sometimes. You have a particularly engaging engaging game or a lot of new mechanics to learn, things like that uh, tend to be what fills up my memory, or just day-to-day life kind of uh, things make you forget about like the video games that you play and such. There's a lot to remember in this. There is, and as a first-time playthrough, I am going to miss a lot of it. Um, when I play through a second time, I might not stream it, but I definitely enjoy, all of this. So I will definitely play through this again. Maybe I might even start my own game uh, tomorrow when it goes live, and to see um, what the changes are. See what I'm definitely going to take a look at the patch notes, of course, um, and just to see the changes, see what new things are added, that sort of thing. The minerals I'm looking for are up here. Alright, these haven't come back yet. I don't know how long it takes for things to come back. Um, and I also need to have the pick equipped. Um, but I think I need more of these for when I'm making more potions. Oh, what am I doing? I'm getting distracted with our conversation, which isn't a bad thing. I definitely enjoy the conversation, but I have already forgotten that I was going for fibers. Uh, so I wanted to go to the old woods. Hey, no worries. I actually prefer the conversation, you know. Um, if I get heavily engaged in the conversation, I do tend to stop playing the game. So, you know, it happens with me. And that's just something I'm learning as a new streamer. But, and no need to apologize. um, I think I missed the woods again, didn't I? Is this the bees? Oh well. I am heading home and going to bed. Small hint that we also do not tell players. Try clicking on a signpost or a landmark, like the old cart. Oh, like on the map here? Or actually out and about on the when I'm exploring? No, outside. Okay. I will do that. I will give that a try. I may have tried that with a few things my first day. Griselda's bookshelf also contains unfinished, or the unfinished Shroomepedia, where you see your discovered resources and mixtures. Keep experimenting to discover more. Alright, so not a bad day's earning, almost as much as I usually make. A little bit of export, again, not much. Only getting the bare minimum for these rather than turning them into potions, but I just wanted to clear out the space in my inventory. And 1500, which I think is what I needed for making the distillery. So I have a few of them. Um, Getting a little bit better. I like that it keeps track of their adventures as well. Um, like it said in one of those things, the better potions they have, the better they do in their adventures. Oh, but he's craving haste potions at this point, so maybe I'll try to make a few more of those today. Alright, so uh, get the quick quest from her. And out here, click on the signpost. Oh, okay. And that puts a little green dot where I am, I think. Excellent. Yeah, and then it goes away on the map. Okay. Very nice. So, yeah, that'll definitely help try to figure out where exactly you are in sort of thing. Totally scan. Oh, that's the person that is trying to get into the haunted mine or whatever. I want you to use those to help you orient yourself instead of putting in a full GPS. I do like that. Granted, a full GPS would be great, but I do like the ability that, like, you don't have a GPS in your head, so you wouldn't necessarily know where you are. You have to learn by the landmarks and things that way. Then you don't learn exactly. Then you don't learn the map. Like, a lot of times when there is a mini map just up in the top corner, I find myself looking at the mini map itself to wander around rather than looking at where I'm walking. Alright, so some things up here were giving me fibers. Oops. No, that's correct. So that's spiders and those. This is fiber. There we are. And we want you to explore the beautiful environment, not a tiny pixelated map. Exactly. And you have more fun with, learning things as you go, rather than, squinting at the small corner in the top of the screen. I'm gonna have to gather a bunch more of these because of, oh, there's not much fiber, but it is fiber nonetheless. How about the mushrooms? Probably not any fiber from these. Oh, oops. My inventory's full again. Let's get rid of that. Oh, I know why my inventory is still full. I didn't build the distillery like I was supposed to. Let me head back and do that real quick. You can also make more money if you make the shrooms and bugs into food. Loads of little side deals you can do if you want. I love spending too much time on things that aren't optimal. I did notice when I was looking at the kiln again, it was saying you could cook things for food. So I'm guessing if I do something like that, and then, probably empty my inventory a little bit, then I get a sauteed mushroom. Juicy and earthy. Effect mineralization 2. Gives you a minor increase to pick damage for the rest of the day. So, and this is mineralization 1. Okay, so yeah, cooking things makes it better. Definitely useful. Found the fill button. We were scared people would overlook them. I did, like, at first I was like dragging it over and dropping it, but then I did see these buttons down here. I have been using the fill button. It makes life so much easier than Some games use like shift clicking or or whatever. I do like the automatic fill in button. Um, might not use the take all as much, but I am glad it's there nonetheless. And of course, the sort button is wonderful to keep things ordered. Not that my inventories are going to be all that ordered. I mean, I'm sure I have a few things in this box that are in the other box as well. But yes, I do appreciate things like that. And you can just left click something to move it in the other inventory. Ah, okay. Yes, I think I did learn that as well. Um, but like when I first opened up the chest, I was like and there and and there, that sort of thing. Just because, that's what I do the first time. Um, most people do that, yeah. I mean, it it's kind of the first thing you learn is like the drag and drop technique, I guess. Unlock distiller. Hold the button down. There we go. We have unlocked the distiller, and we have the materials to build one. So, distills two mixtures into one, combining all essence parts and potencies, increasing the value and making tier 2 potions possible. Distilling a mixture more than once turns it into hodgepodge. Also, if a mixture's combined potency exceeds 10, it will explode. Okay, I will have to keep that in mind as well. So not just two unstable things, but also two potent will make things explode. Now the alchemy really begins. Exactly. I was waiting for this. So first of all, I'll just plop one down because I don't quite know where it's going to go. And I can take a look at it. It looks like it has two inputs from the side. So these would have, to use this, I would have to make more extractors and position them on the sides, it looks like. And then one output where it would go into a bottler, it seems. And that is the only things on it. So just to look at this, 0.6 seconds to make an output. I think that's the first I've noticed that. Let me look at these. Okay, so these are 0.3 seconds. And this is 1.4 seconds. Okay. I missed, 1.8. Hold on. Oh, I see. It is a gauge that fills up. I see. So it looks like 4 seconds when I do this again. Well, if I would have had it right. So it takes... There's probably a better place to look at that if I go in here. Does it tell me? Not necessarily. 4 seconds. Yeah. I was looking around to see, like, because I was opening this up and seeing this number in the bottom left change. I was kind of having a quick look to see if this menu told me, like, how many seconds it takes to bottle, or how many seconds it takes to extract, that sort of thing. Not necessarily something I need, just because all of it takes the same amount of time. Like, so far that I've seen, anything that gets extracted takes the same amount of time as anything else needing extracting, and bottling will take the same amount of time as any other bottling. So, as long as you have a symmetrical thing, I guess, around the distiller. So like one extractor on either side and nothing too far in between. It should be just fine. But it was just my curiosity to see if I could see and hear like how long it takes for each process to be done. Certain crates output every 1 second. I got. Okay. And does it tell me that here? No. Alright. I'm learning things. Thank you. Alright, Boggle wants to talk. You actually got a schematic. Interesting. You should gather some resources to build the distiller. The distiller also needs to be connected to a bottler and supplied with mixtures from 2 extractors. It says on them in build mode. You probably can't build them. Okay. Boggle continues to say, I really don't know why you still need me to tell you all of this. I mean, it's because the quest tells me to. That's really it. Okay, I'm just having a look. Okay. But the distiller, I think I'm going to have to reorganize this temporarily just to test things out with this. So we're gonna move this right here for the time being, and then until I get more of these made, I'm going to just test this out. I do like how they automatically turn to face the proper direction. That is very handy. It did throw me off a little bit to begin with because I didn't notice when I was setting things up that it was turning them to face the proper direction. But I also didn't know that they needed to be facing a proper direction. So we're going to attach that there. We're going to move this one as well and attach it there. And then we'll also move the boxes. That'll go there. That'll go there for testing purposes. It tries. It gets a bit finicky in a tightly packed workshop. I can understand because it's then trying to decide what it's supposed to be connecting to. And, I will probably be running into that a lot because I do tend to try to make things as compact as I possibly can. It's just the way I tend to do things. Alright, so we'll put a bottler there. We'll move this right there. And... Alright, so... Let me take a look over here at the ledger, because that's where I remember. So, a strength potion, just looking at the colors, looks like it's probably a mixture of a healing potion and a haste potion. If I were to make a guess. You should join our Discord then. We have some real packing aficionados having discussions and they're using Excel sheets. I don't know if I'm quite going that extent, but I will take a look. What am I doing? Oh, I apparently have to talk to Boggle. Oh, swell. Well, any other way I can be of service? No? Okay. Then may I suggest you start mixing some mixtures for the old witch. Alright. Maybe one day, no pressure. You have fun in there. More than welcome any. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Alright, let's see about getting one of these for healing potion. Getting one of these. So I should be able to put that in there. And put this in there. This one is unstable, but I'm not mixing it with another unstable thing. So hopefully this will be okay. Puts it together. Sends it on over. And we end up with a strength potion. Wonderful. And, you know, hopefully before the day ends, maybe I can add this in and it'll show up real quick. Because the potions are all sold out. Definitely need to make more extractors. Which means I need a bunch more glass. Basically, I need to refill out this initial area. Definitely need another bottler. So more wood, more glass, more iron. Let's nope, it's in this one. I only have 47 sand. And I'm guessing sandstone can be crushed. Glass is made over here. So we'll toss that in and get that going. Definitely gonna need to make room for the distiller. I can probably flip it around and have it pointing in toward the center again. That way, you know, that I can have just an aisle that I run down and pick up all the potions that are on the floor. So, let's see. All the things are currently empty. So if I move this, oh, gotta move around over here and place it maybe more over. We'll start putting this in the corner here like this. Just move everything as needed. Oh, on. It's out of the way. This one fits there. This one goes right there. And the bottles can go right there. There we go. Now it's got its own corner to take things. This will still just throw things onto the ground. Input is only the one direction, I think, on this, though, right? Or maybe I can rotate it. I can rotate it. Excellent. There we go. Everything to the center. And then we have enough for another extractor that we can put back there. And another crate to go. Oh, I'm out of wood. That might help be able to make things. So let me head over this way to the old woods, or near the old woods, past all of the actually, no, there are enough trees here. I think more over here, I guess. I'll just do this. And take care of the stumps. Keep away from the bees. And see, I needed 7 for one, so that should be enough for another one as well. just head back for now. Um, and get a couple things. Oh, there's some mail over here. Why have I not picked up any honeycomb? Oh, I know what it was. I picked up honeycomb and turned it in for a quest and never actually researched it. Unlock more inventory. Nope, I don't need that. Just want the bottles. At least I don't need the extra inventory yet. Alright, let's study this. Like stealing candy from nature itself. Gives you a tiny increase to axe damage for the rest of the day. Awesome. And it is an edible. I always look at the notes first. It's the first thing I see. So yeah, not much for potion crafting, but I can probably cook it. Should be interesting. I mean, let's give it a shot. Why not? Let's put one of those in there. This might have been edible once. Yeah, I kind of figured something like that was going to happen, but I wanted to test it out. Luckily, we can export it. There we go. Export that. Wonder if I get extra money for cooked food. Probably. And then the rest of this has places it needs to go, like turning it into more charcoal, because I need to produce more glass. Should have more sticks around here somewhere. Oh, but it is getting the end of the day. To be careful about that. And then do that. And then we'll make the crate back over here. Add a second one right there. Because we'll need to make another bottler and extractor. So I need a lot more glass. Excuse me. And a lot more wood. That'll be done the next day. But I think I've been going for about 3 hours now, so I think I will probably call it here, or rest up and call it here for the night. And I will pick up on this next week, because I am certainly enjoying it. I might play a little bit again once it comes out completely tomorrow, or within, I think you said 18 hours earlier, so probably 16 or 15 hours from now. I will definitely be taking a look at it, and I will be continuing this next week. So I hope you all enjoyed it. And I guess I will, oh, before I go, once again, thank you for stopping in. I certainly appreciate that one of the developers decided to stop in. I learned a lot of stuff from you, got a lot of information, and I definitely look forward to playing more of this. So thank you very much for stopping in. Yeah, that's all I'm doing for today. I will talk to y'all next time. Have a good night.